Today we will be making a test, blender test, and last 3 years I was using my Vitamix. It is quite old model of professional blender, super powerful, and I'm absolutely satisfied with this blender. However, it cost $450 and probably the newest models of Vitamix cost even more, and that's why I decided to see what our market can offer for us right now, and I found two different models. It's Oster and Ninja, and let's see if the Vitamix worth its price, or maybe Oster for $150 and who knows, maybe Ninja for $70 only can do the same things that can do my Vitamix. And what we are going to do right now, we would try to do into each blender coconut manna, almond butter, and one typical classic cashew cream that I'm using for my cakes. And let's see how it works. My big hope that at least one of these guys, at least Oster for $150, would work perfectly for all three tasks that we have for today. So let's get started. First, we will be making coconut butter. Why? Because for making coconut butter we need extremely clean and very dry jars. It's very important. Do not have any drops of water inside of our jars. So let's start from it. I would measure the same amount of shredded coconut into each jar, and we will see how it would work. And one more thing that I probably put near each blender is the timer. Let's see how fast these guys work. So I would say it's only 2.5 minutes and you have a smooth, perfect, without any flakes inside coconut butter or coconut manna. Let's check next one. I would tell you that I've never tried these both guys. They are brand new, and I have big hopes for this one, at least this one. It has 1500 watts of power and it has this tool that is perfect. It's never tested before. Okay, what we have? We have smoothies, soup, dips, spreads, pulls, and the power from one to another. Okay. Let me read how it works, because you see now I see. Let's get started from the beginning, because 1 minute I try to understand how it works. Reset, start. Yes, it can do it. Let's see how smooth it can do it. I would say that the problem that the topper, this tool, can't scratch the walls of the jar, so that's why we have a little bit of shredded coconut on the walls, so that's why it will be a little bit longer. But anyway, it can work. That's perfect. I think like 20-30 seconds and we're done. I think that's it. So just 30 seconds more than Vitamix and we have same butter. Super cheap, $70 only. Ninja, and I saw that it can cost even around $60 at Costco. That's why it was my choice. Okay, so because we don't have a topper, we will be using our spatula to help and to scrub the shredded coconut from around the jar. Let's reset our timer. Please do it. Don't see any cream yet, but yeah, it's not a cream, it's like a small pieces of shredded coconut, even in the bottom. Okay, we can give it more time, please, whenever you need. Do you need 5 minutes more, please? We need only one result at the end. Let's check. It seems it started working perfectly. Okay. Yes, we have a cream. We have a lot of stuff on our walls, but it's already cream. Baby, you can be a perfect guy. Up. I think that it doesn't matter how long it can work at home, for home. Bakers, not bakers for home usage, but the most thing that we want you to be one of the members at Raw Cuisine Kitchen. Let's do a little bit more. I would say that's it. So it was 10 minutes, 9-10 minutes, and we have a coconut butter from the guy that cost only $70. Oh baby, I'm so happy that you did it. So you can be the best friend of a lot of people at the kitchen who want to try my cakes. Let's be honest, almonds are the hardest nuts for blending into the pasta, into the butter. And moreover, we do not roast our nuts. We soak them and we dehydrated them. So it's pretty hard process from the beginning. And even my Vitamix doesn't work properly every time. And sometimes I need to add extra coconut oil for more smooth blending. And I found that the best way to blend sprouted nuts into the butter is using warm nuts from 115 Fahrenheit temperature exactly from the dehydrator. So I just want to show you how I prepare it for our Vitamix, where we would test it first, and then I remove our dehydrator to another room because it makes a little bit noise. And but you should know that every time when I put nuts into each jar, it will be exactly from the dehydrator. Yeah, our nuts are warm. Also, I prepared melted coconut oil extra virgin because sometimes blender stucks very much and we need to help it a little bit. When you make a nut butter, it is normal that your blender will be stuck. Once you see that ingredients are no longer mixing in the jar, turn off the blender. There is no sense to continue. In this moment, give the blender to breathe. It's simple. Using your spatula, open the blades of the blender and let air go out. And you can continue to blend. When you make a nut butter, you need to give it to breathe 5-10 times. For less powerful blenders, even more often. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I would say that 8 minutes and sprouted activated almond butter is ready into Vitamix blender. Second our boy, it's oyster. Let's start. Not yet. I still see some grainy texture of almond butter. I would say it's more smooth than in Vitamix. Okay, let's reblend 8 minutes like Vitamix and we can see a difference. That's it. So it's at the same time like we blended into Vitamix. I am in shock how smooth the sprouted butter into oyster blender. I just show you the difference with this one. This one is plain. This one is like a cream. It's like this texture. Yeah, it is smooth. It is buttery, but it's not a liquid like from here. Just see. And it's sprouted, not roasted almonds. And last one, we need to test Ninja, and if it can make sprouted almond butter. I don't know, I need to throw away my Vitamix. Let's start. I would say nothing happened inside. So it is blended it into like almond milk. No, there is no butter right now here. One more attempt before adding coconut oil. We can do it forever, so let's help with our melted coconut oil. Much more better. I see some wet spots. Not yet, but better. Okay. Yeah, so we have in the bottom wet paste. Not what we need yet, but better than nothing. So I think we add one more tablespoon of extra virgin coconut oil. Okay, we have creamy texture, but it is grainy. So we have two options. We can continue to blend like we did with Vitamix, because Vitamix can give us the same texture, but I wanted it more smooth. Let's do it up to 16 minutes, so it will be in twice longer than with those guys. That's it. Stop. Not bad. I would say that not bad. It's perfect, and I like everything. It's a little bit grainy, but it's sprouted real almond butter with only a little bit of coconut oil inside, but it's still not roasted almond butter. Okay, let's see our samples. It's quite smooth. It's unbelievable. Just see. You can see that it has some grapes, but I'm happy that this baby for only $70 compared with $4.50 of Vitamix cost did such great job. The third thing that we need to test with our blenders is making regular cashew cream that I'm using for all my cakes into my store, and I believe that it will be pretty great with all of these blenders, but let's see if it will be smooth and how fast these blenders can work for us. It will be pretty classic cashew cream with soaked cashews, some liquid, it's lemon juice and water, some sweetener, salt. Today I use miso paste instead of salt, some nutrition yeast, and coconut oil. That's it. And I would put the same amount into each jar, and let's see the texture of our cream. Yeah, it's pretty creamy, and the last step is adding coconut oil. That's it. The only one thing that I didn't put here is our timer, but you see it was quite fast. Why I want to check cashew cream, especially after almond butter from sprouted nuts, because you can see that the texture is pretty thick, and I didn't put a lot of liquid here, and this is my favorite proportion of nuts, fat and liquid. So that's why for me very important to know that you can blend any cake cream that you can find in the internet or from any other blogger, and of course from me. So Vitamix does it extremely good. Why you don't want to blend my butter? I didn't expect that this guy would have any problems with cashew cream. Perfect. What we need yet. It is creamy, but it has a crunchy texture. like how easy remove the lid from this jar compared with Versa. Okay, what we have? It's not bad, but not so smooth like these two guys did. Okay, let it blend maybe one more minute and see the final result. But I would say it's good for homemade cakes, tarts, ice creams. Maybe not for professional, but let's see, let's give it one more minute. Vitamix and Oster made it super creamy, super creamy, and Ninja made it creamy but a little bit grainy. So this is, I don't know if you see this difference. I'll try to show it to you, but I would say that you will not feel this grain texture into your mouth, into your tongue, but just because I know that silky smooth texture of any raw vegan cake should be like this one, I can see the difference. But be honest, if you have Ninja at home, you can make any raw vegan tartar cake from the internet and it's pretty cool. That's it. Let's see what's going on with this lid. So Vitamix is quite easy. You can press it and easy to open it. Again, we press it and just one thing and it is opened. Pretty easy. This one is cool also, just one button and you can open it. Closed. Open it and closed. This one guy. You need to have a power to open it, and if you do it like me, open, scratch and close, it's quite hard. Maybe, yeah, from this side was easy, maybe. No, from this very hard. Let's try from this. No. No. This. I don't like this lid. For me it's hard to open. Oh yeah, this is my favorite texture. This is why I use Vitamix last 3 years. You see? This is pretty the same. Pretty the same. A little bit grainy, but still smooth and delicious. Texture from Ninja. So we did a great job with this, guys. We blended shredded coconut into coconut butter. We blended sprouted, not roasted. Roasted nuts much more easier to blend into the butter. We blended activated, dehydrated nuts into the butter. And we made cashew cream for future mascarpone tart. And first of all of these guys made each task, and it's already wow. And I just want to remind you that this guy cost only $70 and in Costco even around $60. This Versa Oyster is $150 and my old one Vitamix cost around $450. So we tried from $70 till $450 and every time we received a result. So in conclusion, I would say that this guy is pretty the same like a Vitamix. It gives the same texture for each of the tasks that we made today. We receive extremely smooth almond butter, amazing coconut butter, and smooth and silky cashew cream, and it's amazing. The only one thing with this boy is a lid. It's quite hard to open the lid from the jar. And regarding the Ninja, if you consider to buy a blender to home and maybe you're thinking to incorporate some raw vegan desserts into your lifestyle, this boy would work perfectly. The only one thing you need to spend in twice more minutes to blend any of these tasks. So if we worked only like 6-8 minutes with these boys, this needs like 16 minutes, and it was in every step. Again, it's only $70 and it does its job perfectly.